Hey guys, INSANEBRIT here with, I think it's April 2020's update video. No, it's not April, sorry, May. May 2020's update video. We've got a lot of subjects to talk about. First and foremost, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I upload videos daily, remember that. Because YouTube just ain't promoting my channel as much as it was. It's actually promoting my INSANEBRIT Eats channel more than this channel, and that's because people click on a video, they watch it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then they click off, which I don't understand because it's never clickbait. None of my videos are clickbait. You're not going to click on food review, just say for example, and it's going to be me juggling or me, I don't know, playing a game. It's going to be an actual food review, or it's going to be me actually playing a game. You know what I mean? So I don't understand where the logic is in that. But anyway, that's just the way YouTube is. There you go. So anyway, yes, I do look like shit, and that is because the hairdressers ain't open. I've got my hat on, it's in the middle of summer, my hair looks like crap, I need this beard trimmed. It does look fine to a point where I'm happy with it, but it still needs to be trimmed, and not my usual length that I would have it at. I was going to do this in my hoodie, but it was too damn hot. I'm like, nah, I'm throwing a t-shirt on and let's just do this. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Lockdown has been kind of difficult. Let me know in the comment section how you guys have been dealing with it. I did give out some advice in my last video, and I hope you guys took some of that advice, and I'll repeat it here as well because it looks like lockdown will continue for the foreseeable future at this point in time. Some places like China are lifting it, Italy are lifting it. They're allowing football teams to train with each other in small groups, I believe. The Dutch league, for example, have suspended their league and have just saying, nah, it's not going through. I don't think Ajax are going to win the league and no one's going to get relegated, etc., etc. I don't know what the Premier League are going to do at this point in time, and I'll get into that in a little bit regarding FIFA content as well. So, yes, this is going to be an update video / rant to a point. I'm going to try and cover as many topics as I can. Yes, I look like shit. That's number one. Forgive me. Two, yeah, so my tips for dealing with quarantine, just a quick rundown of the list. Listen to positive music, have phone calls on WhatsApp and Skype with many friends as you can to keep your mind busy, have those conversations. Social distancing doesn't have to mean isolation completely. You can still talk to people over the phone or Skype or whatever it may be, or Facebook. It is what it is, you know what I mean? We just have to make the best of it, but there are all these free apps that you can do. As long as you've got the internet, you're good. Most of us do, let's be honest. Yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, also you can, to break up the time, obviously read books. I was actually going to read a book, but then I remembered how fucking boring that would be. I'd be like, oh fuck, now wait for the movie. Hence the reason we got Lord of the Rings. Anyway, the movies, by the way. So anyway, so yeah, if you're into book reading, by all means, watch Netflix. You've got plenty of shows on there. BoJack Horseman, I just finished watching season 6. It deals with a lot of human relationships, even though it's primarily the characters are animals. It actually deals with human relationships, depression, and a lot of other different things. And what I love about it is, unfortunately, it is the last in the season. They ended on season 6, which I was disappointed at. But it can come back. They've left it open, which is a good thing. But at the same time, they said they're going to end it, and they ended it in my opinion a satisfactory way. But what I love about it is it's timeless. It doesn't matter if you're watching this in 2000 or 2020. It can, you know, it can be watched whenever and whatever, and you'll still come to learn a lesson from it and really connect with the characters, the situations and stuff. And it's a really powerful show, even for an animation show. Kind of dark in many ways. So BoJack Horseman is one I would recommend. Also Vikings, that is on Amazon Prime. I've just finished watching season 6 of that. They've got 10 seasons of Friends on Netflix if you're interested in watching the whole Friends series. I just watched Futurama, all 10 seasons of that. Yes, 10 seasons, my god. On Prime as well. I recommend Netflix over Prime, but they've got, like I said, Futurama, Vikings, and The Walking Dead, and Fear the Walking Dead on Prime if you're interested in that. Just buy that for a month or two at like £8, 6, 7, 8 quid, and then you're good to go. Plus I've got other shows if you're interested in watching other stuff on there. I personally am not interested in all what they've got, just a few shows and then I'll cancel it. But Netflix is primarily my go-to. If you're looking for anime, they have a ton of anime on Netflix as well, subbed or dubbed, so just click the subtitle bit or the language and click it to English if you're interested in that kind of thing. What else is there to talk about? Or you can, of course, create something, paint or do something like that, or even practice your cooking skills as well, just in this lockdown to break up your time and everything else. If you're interested in exercising, you can go out for exercises, of course. If you're not willing to risk it, do some exercises indoors. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there and fitness videos on YouTube that you can get into. Again, that's just my recommendation to keep yourself busy, and your mentally strong, you know what I mean? So you don't go fall into depression and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? Got to keep strong in that respect, because I know it is very frustrating. What else did I talk about? Okay, so I've got man, I've got to talk about a lot of content as well, actually, regarding that. Now, regarding food content, because there hasn't been a lot of food content on the channel in the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I gotta say, there's a number of reasons for that, but also a shift and a change in what I'm doing with the channel. This is primarily a gaming channel. I always say every video, INSANEBRIT Gaming, and I did plan to move the food reviews over to the INSANEBRIT Eats channel long term. Of course, that was always going to be the plan. Now, with this lockdown happening, there's two things that are happening. One, places are shut and they're not really serving food. They may open here and there, but at the same time, I don't really want people touching my food at this point. I just don't. Call me paranoid, call me what you want. I don't like the idea of risking it. McDonald's is closed and wherever else is closed. So that ain't happening. Number two, when I go shopping, I'm only buying essential foods. Like, I'm not really interested in looking for anything to particularly review. I'm not focused on that right now at this point. So I'm trying to use this time to release a backlog of food content on INSANEBRIT Gaming onto INSANEBRIT Eats. So there's some content there, a lot of content, before I start releasing new ones. So over the course of the next few weeks, I'm going to be continuing to do that, and there will be no more new food reviews on this channel. There will be on INSANEBRIT Eats. You may unsubscribe from this channel because of that, and if you do, I'm sorry to have lost you in that respect, but this is a gaming channel anyway. But please head over to the INSANEBRIT Eats channel, because if you subscribe there, there's a high chance I'll be like, damn, it's got 1,000 subs, I can start monetizing, and then I'll be rushing them out a hell of a lot more quicker. So that's what I'm planning to do long term. If I start doing food reviews on this channel again, it's going to be more, and they're going to slowly shift back onto the other channel, and I'm going to have to keep repeating the same process of trying to move them from this channel to that channel, and I don't want to keep adding to the burden of uploading here and then putting on there. So from this point on, I will not be earning any money from the food reviews on that channel when they start uploading new content, but I don't mind that being the case. It's just the way it is because YouTube changed their policy. So any donations or super chats or anything like that is actually welcome. So thank you for all your support or whatever if you choose to do that. PayPal is in the link in the description below, etc, etc. Or you can buy some merchandise, again, up to you. But anyway, so in conclusion, food is going to be moving to INSANEBRIT Eats. As for FIFA content, well, as I said, FIFA basically, or football itself, has stopped around the world. They may bring it back. I don't know what the Premier League are going to decide to do. Play the games behind closed doors, play 10 games in 15 days. I don't know, whatever they're going to decide to do. The Dutch league have actually cancelled their league, and Ajax hasn't won it. There's no relegation or whatever. I'm not too sure what the Premier League are going to do. I personally vote just to cancel the season. No one wins it, and then just start fresh again. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, or you're going to play it behind closed doors. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing about that. So FIFA content is stopping at this point, of course, other than my career mode at this point. So when I end the Inter Milan career mode on week 15, 16, whatever it may be, I don't know if I'll start another career mode or maybe I will. I don't know. It depends on where I am with it. But at the same time, I'm not too sure FIFA 2021 is going to come out at the end of September. Will they delay it? I don't know. So we're up in arms about that. So that's two pieces of core content that my channel is not, which is two of my famous pieces of content with originality in food reviews, which are no longer going to be here. I'm going to be on INSANEBRIT Eats, and the FIFA simulations and are not going to be here, obviously, because of the world of football is stopped right now, which is a difficult situation, which means less views for me and less exposure, and that's just the way it is. maybe it's ill-advised to stop at this point in time and just continue with the food and whatever else, but at the same time it has to be done at some point. So why not now when all this stuff is going on, and I can just make that step, and just I have to swallow that sounded wrong. I have to swallow whatever you decide to do, unsub or whatever, or go over to that new channel, or just unsub and never see my content again. That's up to you at the end of the day, and I'll just have to deal with that the best way I can. And that's just going to be a hard thing to watch, I won't even lie, but hopefully you stay around for the gameplay, the vlogs, or whatever, or I'm hoping to do more gaming news, etc. Now that certain people are not around me as much, I've been able to do this video because certain people have gone back to work, and it just makes it a lot easier. I don't want to do vlogs and stuff and news videos in the night time where I've got to worry about people sleeping, and in the day it's a lot better. You know, the light's better, and I'm not worried about what people are going to come up and say, oh, I'm sleeping, I can't speak loud or rant or whatever it may be in regards to gaming news. What else we got to talk about? Sorry guys, let me switch back to the camera for a second because I have been ranting for a little bit. It's still going. I'm 10 minutes into this video. What else did I talk about? So I talked about food. I talked about my advice on the lockdown situation. I talked about FIFA, career mode. In terms of content coming out for this month coming, Red Dead's a long playthrough. It really is. So we're going to have to go Red Dead. We're going to be playing Life is Strange, and that will bring us up to, I think, the last week of April, where Life is Strange finishes, I believe. And we start a brand new playthrough, and I have got a number of detective games and stuff like that I want to play. So I'm trying to break them down as much as possible. So I will be starting a brand new playthrough at the end of April in Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter, I believe. However, I have made a decision regarding that playthrough. Maybe going forward full time on some videos or some playthroughs. Open world will be an hour-long video like Assassin's Creed or Red Dead, because they're big games. You do multiple things and things happen throughout the game. However, when it comes to certain games like detective games or whatever, or certain story-based games where they're broken up a little bit more, I will now break up the playthrough a lot more and make them into 25-30 minute videos for you guys, more bite-sized videos. Therefore you'll be able to manage them. Like you'll be like, okay, I'm not intimidated to watch this for an hour, maybe you won't be as bored and stuff like that. On average, I think you guys watch my videos for about 17 to 20 minutes. So if I've got the actual video for about 20-25 minutes, you guys will be like happy to watch hopefully the end of the video. I noticed that a number of my popular videos like Halo Anniversary and stuff about half an hour long on average, so hopefully going forward they will get, my playthroughs will get more views long term and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing more detective games and stuff, so I'm going to try and break them up. So that's the only real addition I'm going to be adding to my channel this month, and that is Life is Strange finishes, and Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter will be replacing it, and we'll go back and forth between Red Dead and the Sherlock Holmes until, I think, for the entirety of that month, I believe. I don't know, but yeah, I'll be releasing like a 25-minute video per day when it comes to Sherlock Holmes, more manageable. That'd be in the evening times. Sorry about my hectic releasing of videos at 2 in the morning recently, because I just haven't had time to write them out, and then yeah, it's been a pain in the ass. So yeah, so basically as right now we've got 5 days a week, play an hour-long video or whatever. On the weekend we've got FIFA until Inter Milan career ends, and then on the Sunday we have Call of Duty, which some of you are watching, some of you are not. It depends. Some of those videos that were uploaded the past 1 or 2 weeks have actually been kind of older videos, but now I'm getting into the newer videos on season 3 and stuff like that, and like literally they're more current, sorry, is what I'm trying to say. Like I filmed it last week, you know what I mean? And then I'm a lot better at the game as well. Getting some knife kills. I got some sick kills on kill cam, or not kill cam, on the PlayStation. I can edit together more boots on the ground. I should have done a lot more with that, and I just haven't. I've been kind of lazy, so who knows, that may come back, especially with the lockdown. I can gather more content regarding that, more footage, and put that together for you with some music. But yeah, guys, that's all I really wanted to say. There's a lot in there, actually, you know, like I said, dealing with lockdown and having people around has been a pain in the arse. Let me know in the comment section how it's been for you and how you're dealing with it, because it's driving me fucking insane. I was actually thinking, I don't know how, I mean, I could. I mean, even for this video, I was going to click live. I was going to click the YouTube thing to go live and see who joined. I may still do that, I don't know, and have a conversation with you. Maybe it'll be 1 or 2 people that join. The only reason I didn't do it is because I didn't know who would join. And I didn't want to be sat there for 10 minutes with one person joining, one person leaving, one person joining, and then I'd be like, what, 7 people overall out of nearly 3,000? I don't know. I feel a little bit disheartened about that, but it is what it is. So who knows, I might try that in the near future, but it'll be a daytime thing when no one's really around here or in the house, you know, just because I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want people pissing me off with that shit. So who knows, that may be a future thing coming up. I don't know. It'd be interesting. You can live chat with me for a change, just talk about various topics. I'm willing to talk about most things. I do keep my politics to myself, to be honest with you. But then again, when it comes to live streaming as well, I always feel a little bit, how should I put it, wary of it, because I know I'm going to say something and it's going to piss someone off, and then they'll be like, oh, you believe this or you believe that. It's like, oh, fuck me. You know, the shitstorm of how people are. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm going to get caught off guard with that. At least in the comment section, I can think about what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I'm prone to accidents, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, I've never been live before. I think I've been live once or twice. But in a setting like this, I don't know. I don't know how that would be. I don't know how that would go. So yeah, who knows? Anyway, guys, that is all I have to say. I know I'm probably going to think of more stuff. I got a shitload of anime for Christmas that you saw me do that Christmas unboxing to watch. I still haven't reviewed that for you. Don't worry about me and content. I've got a shitload. It may be older games, but I'm still having fun, still doing what I'm doing. So in conclusion, food is going to be moving to INSANEBRIT Eats, and it'll be backlogged videos for now. With no ads, so if you watch them, there'll be no ads, so whatever. I won't be making any money on those food reviews, even when it's new food reviews, because there's no ads on them. There's not 1,000 subs on that channel. That's fine, I can deal with that as well. But yeah, it was going to happen inevitably anyway, and it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you understand and enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm sorry I've been updating my Instagram enough for my liking. There's just not been no food, obviously, and there's going to be there's no new playthrough. Well, there's playthroughs, but it's like they're online. I haven't actually got a copy of the game, so I can't say, hey, I'm playing this week. Haven't even made a video yet as well, saying what's coming up. I ain't done that in a while, so my apologies for that. Alright, guys, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.